because the microphone should be unmuted. But the music is so loud.
I mean, is there any way to turn it down?
I don't know. I mean, that's dumb. Now it's just gonna be super quiet. DJ, what's up?
What's up, DJ?
Okay, now I can turn the volume down.
the echo of watching our own stream. So funny.
Well, we gotta make sure the audio actually works.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're just over here playing the game of life while we play some. Well, we're playing the game of life.
Playing the game of life, recapping on BBwars.
While living life.
Yeah, man. We were standing there, he's standing there in the back, walking around his dad, kicking at the dirt, going, man, I'd be so happy if I got a gun. And, like, it was that moment in which I was like, if I win anything, I'm giving it to him.
Yeah. Well,
like, if that was my son, man, I would do anything to get my son a gun.
Like, seriously. Like, and he looked like
he was maybe, like, 10, 11, 12. I don't know. He was younger, and I was like, you know, you gotta give to the younger generation of airsoft players so they keep playing and
yeah, just give them a good experience.
Give
Plus,
back to the community and just create a good time.
No, exactly. I mean, that's kind of what we want to talk about today. Just, you know, everything that happened at BBwars. You know, it was a great, fantastic time over in Lake Elsinore, California, I think.
Yeah.
At Jungle Island / Wildlands Airsoft. And, like, California weather, I guess, just starts really cloudy in the morning before it gets really, really bright.
The burn off. That's what they were calling it. It's the burn off.
Like, is it because of pollution, or?
I think it's just like from the coast, like the coastal, like fog type deal.
I mean, that makes sense. But, like, shoot, like, the games were supposed to start, well, the scheduled time was 8 o'clock in the morning was when gates would open, then Chrono would start, and let's see. Heck yeah, that's awesome. I would have done the same as well. I hope the trip was smooth for you too. What do you just get me on the way home? Well, for the I'm trying to figure out. That's actually something that came up the other day. I think when Isaiah did his Tuesday live stream, I think Ruben was talking about trying to be able to get
Gonna be a shark.
a shark, like a jar of mayo, so like the mayo gang all recognize each other. Because I feel like a group of Mayo gang people that show up to these events. We all know each other from the streams, but it's just like, how do we all get together and connect with each other? And I think like we should try and get like a flag or a patch or something that showcases like, hey, swing on by to this area, go to this table, or like, hey, we're all parking here, type of thing. But DJ, I do have a little something that Trina and I got made. We handed out a few over at the BBwars, and we definitely need to get you one, because you are one of our big time homies. We really want to be able to play with you. I mean, yesterday's live stream for Airsoftgi, they said they wanted to try to get like a Midwest, if not an East Coast BBwars, but no idea when that's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I wish we had, like, there is a field, like, really close to us here in Utah, but, I mean, we're still pretty West Coast rather than, like, mid.
Yeah, and it's kind of like one of those, like, middle of, like, butthole nowhere, where you have to have friggin' 6, like 8, 10-inch clearance. Like we don't have the best places that aren't off like got a main road leading into things. But no, I guess maybe we should go over our loadouts for what we're running. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I don't care.
Rock, paper, scissors?
I mean, I can go first because I know less about what I'm running.
Oh, okay. I mean, you know what you have.
Yeah.
I mean, neither one of us is just like, yeah, I ran this with like the 4.2, like, chimichanga motor.
Yep, them chimichanga motors.
They're good.
So good. I was running the MGC4?
Yeah, MGC4.
I was like, I started saying it and I was like, is that right?
Should be. Oh, it's my turn.
Hunting down something on, huh?
I mean, we could talk about Disney afterwards. It was for our kid, for Kid Kage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we kind of discovered that Disney, they took out. What did they take out? The penny and the quarter machines. Like they still have like the press your penny machines where you get like the special Disney.
Like they still have like pressed pennies, but like in the good old days, you would have to have your quarters and have your penny, and it was like the slot machine, so you line them up and you push it in, and that is the penny that gets pressed. And now it's all like fancy, and you can do like your Apple Pay or like credit card, and they provide the penny. But like, I don't know, I was so excited to like use all the quarters we have to like press pennies because our son loves like coins and stuff, and
he plays with Trinity's like old collection that she got growing up.
Yeah, I mean he loves to play with the pressed pennies I have from Disney, but
they don't have them anymore. Not like the old machines. They just have it. It's just like a dispenser almost.
Yeah.
But they have these new machines that are like 2-inch, roughly, like medallions, like hefty coin things, and it's like we decided to, once it started getting dispensed, we started telling Kid Kage like you gotta go get it, like that's our treasure. And he's like, treasure? So we made it a mission that we would start going around the park looking for these machines, because they do not put these machines in easy to find places either. Like,
yeah, it's like a legit treasure hunt.
yeah.
But yeah, like you said, DJ, it's not the same as like getting back the same penny as you put in or the same quarter, whatever it is. It's not the same.
It really isn't. Like, I used to have fun even going on to the old rest stops that had those press pennies when you visited, like, when you went through the different states. You know, you could get one when you're going through Maryland, you could get one when you're going through Connecticut, Virginia, like all those different places, and you could get the penny pressed. And it was good. But no, our kid loved the treasure idea, especially when we were going through the Pirates of the Caribbean area, and got him a little pirate hat and a pirate sword, and he was happy about protecting his treasure. You know, we found a little medallion book that contained it in, so we called it his little treasure book. So now we're just gonna try and start collecting those anytime that we get a chance to go by Disney.
I mean, I don't know if they're doing it all the time or if it's just for the 70th anniversary, but either way.
Allegedly they are. They have over 100 that they've been rotating through now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good way to get money, so.
I know, it's $6 a coin.
Or 4 for 20, so $5 a coin.
Yeah, which,
is
dang it.
Still one of the cheapest things you can get at Disney.
Yeah. But, so MGC.
Yeah, so I was running the MGC4 Mark II Red Edition, which we had we changed out the flash hider on it for a red.
It was the Zion Arms red.
Zion Arms red. That Chef put on like the diagonal, so it looks more like a diamond rather than a square.
I thought it looked cool.
I don't know, it kept throwing me off, but now knowing that it's intentional makes me feel better about it. And then my foregrip is that the Atlas Custom?
I'm pretty sure it's an Atlas customer. It's either that or Ranger Armor. We buy a lot from the two of them.
Well, it's the same one as the one I had on my Mark 1, but in black instead of in red. Which I think that one was the Atlas Custom.
Which we did get a red one, we just didn't put it on.
But yeah, so had that in black, and then everything else was just how it came out of the box. We didn't change anything else.
I mean, we added the sling.
Yeah, I mean, the sling, but I feel like that's pretty standard.
Yeah, the ECW, the Alice Custom Works EG1 site. That's what it was. DJ does it too. See?
Hell yeah.
Like,
diamond is the way to go, I guess.
yeah.
It does look cool, especially on that picture that Isaiah took and posted. I think it looks pretty good.
Oh, god damn it.
You always have the hardest time getting to call it.
It takes me time. So much time. I'm just gonna watch a game stream. I'm gonna watch myself play. But
and then for my secondary, I was running just Jag Arms Combat Master. On that, we changed out the inner barrel, right? Or the outer barrel?
Both.
Okay,
Both, actually.
both inner barrel and outer barrel.
Put the unicorn 70-degree bucking.
And we changed the outer barrel for red.
Yeah.
And then
Trying to recreate the bloody arms that
yeah,
got
trying to
stolen.
recreate the bloody arms that got stolen when we went to U.S. Airsoft and Reading.
The amount of laser tag battles.
We're having a good time playing laser tag. Okay. But yeah, so other than that, I don't think we changed anything else on that. But It's a good gun. Like I didn't get a chance to really use it. Like I mostly did some test firing on it, but it is nice. It is so nice. Um, Shout out to Airsoftgi for sending that to me in one of their mystery boxes.
Yeah.
To help me out in rebuilding that. So, other than that, just my red dye mask is I5.
Yeah, I think it's the i5.
I5 dye mask, and then seriously, dude.
Mine didn't update.
Mine didn't either, but yeah, I still.
Like I saw the message pop up on this.
It just makes me sad because whoever stole it out of our card in Reading probably thought they were real and then just like dumped them when they found out they weren't. You know what I mean? Like it's just sad. Like you would hope that somebody would at least like get good use out of it, but instead they probably ended up in the garbage and are in a landfill forever somewhere now.
Which sucks because if they knew what they had, like it would have been so much like better for them.
Yeah.
Like if they really wanted an airsoft gun so bad, an airsoft replica so bad, they could have just joined Airsoftgi's live streams, won a gun, won a replica, won like some gift cards, won a mystery box. Shoot, they could have entered any one of the numerous giveaways that a lot of the community ends up posting. You know, which we haven't done one in a hot minute. Yeah. Like I don't think that they broke the window just to get an airsoft gun, but an airsoft replica, but
Yeah, I definitely think they probably thought they were real.
yeah.
Which, like, I mean, it was dumb for us to leave them in the car anyway, but
I know, we were just so...
we would have been even less likely to leave them in the car like that had they been real.
Yeah.
You finally made it to college, babe.
Only 3 years later. I went on holiday. After high school. Seashell Jungle Explorer, yeah. Got Nathan Drake. Alright. But the 2, oh my god. And then I rolled a 2.
You're doing great.
Let's watch a game stream. I'm not gonna go into a slam dunk contest. I can't jump. But, you know, yeah, so that's what you were running.
Yeah, I didn't have anything else really, just standard.
Yeah. Me, I went with the MGC4 Mark III. Grab one of the Alice Custom Works X-Force XPTS, like whole bunch of letters. Just a quick, fairly good like wide sight picture, reflex sight, threw an Ace Tech Predator XX tracer unit on it after switching out the inner barrel with a much longer inner barrel, because the Ace Tech Predator XX has its tracer unit front mounted, so it actually has like a good 2 to 3 inches of like space that you can extend the barrel further, which was really nice. Went with a 6.01 Lambda and 70-degree bucking. We were running .28s. I might try .3s next time. The .28s didn't do too bad. .3s might do better with it. And then just threw on a quick detach M-lock mount for a 2-point sling. 2 Glock 19s, the tungsten gray ones. Then switched out the inner barrel and buckings on those. Changed out the recoil spring for something a little speedier. Switched out the outer barrel so I could actually put fake compensators from agency arms on it. I wish you could have the agency arm slides for it. And because we know Airsoftgi loves running longer games that are like Milsim light, they're 2-3 hour games. Like a week, 2 weeks before that, we were just talking about how many BBs we would need on the field. Like we don't want to walk back to spawn or walk all the way back to the what's called the parking lot or tables just to reload. So we found a way to carry 6,000 BBs on us each. Like Trinity,
which sounds ridiculous, but yeah.
Well, the PTS EPM one sold 250, and we were running like 10, 11 magazines each.
Yeah, I had 11 mags for my M4, and then I had my speed loader on me.
The Odin speed loader has 1,500 rounds in it.
And then I had another, like a mesh, not really mesh, but like a fabric,
like
BB holder, like
cloth bottle, like
like cloth bottle with like a, I don't know, it looks like a water bladder almost, like a little water bottle, but it holds BBs so you can refill on the field, and we just attached that to our belts with the molly.
And it was 3,000 in that.
Yeah.
So we were just like,
we were packing BBs.
Yeah.
Like we were joking, like you could start like.
Thank God.
A BB ring.
It's just a baby.
like the cartel, but for BBs or something. Yeah, you need BBs? I got BBs. You need BBs? I got BBs.
And we needed those BBs.
Like, I'm trying to remember which one of the guys was like. we were just joking about it with everyone, like, just leave it on the ground, just walk away, like put the money in the garbage. Like, I don't know.
I think that was Casper and Ackright, obviously. But
like I know we were joking about it with Dark Tree and Brewer too, so I couldn't remember who.
Taxes.
Thankfully, I only gotta pay $50,000.
Lucky. I gotta pay $90 if I ever get that.
See, I was gonna do the Jungle Explorer, which I'd have to pay $90, but I decided to do the Seashell jeweler instead.
Well, if I just avoid paying taxes. Hey, Ruben!
What up, Ruben?
What's up? We're just playing the game of life while talking about BBwars, and we finally after watching Airsoftgi's After Action Report and how they were talking about how the rebels were just walking off the field because their chest rigs only hold like 3 magazines and stuff, but Trinity's and I experience with BBwars, we were just like, these are like 2-3 hour games. Like I don't want to have to walk all the way back. We were just like, here we are with like 6 mags in my chest rig. She had 8 in her chest rig. Then we had like another 3 or 4 in our pockets because the thigh rigs just were not working out.
Yeah, like I was ready to go. Like by the end of game 2, like I was on my last, well, not even my last full mag, but like the last mag for my chest rig. But like I had 3 more filled, and I still had all the BBs in my speed loader and all the BBs in my like cloth bottle. Like I was ready to go. Like I could have, like shoot, I could play for hours.
I couldn't because
I hadn't even touched my pistol yet.
Yeah.
Which I had 3 full magazines for that, too.
In your pocket.
Well, for the second game, I had 1 loaded and 2 in my backpack.
2 speed loaded full impact.
Yeah, dude.
Still had a bag of BB. That's how you do it, Ruben.
Ruben gets it. He knows.
Like, seriously. But, I mean, this has nothing to do with Airsoftgi. It has nothing to do necessarily with anything against Wildlands, Jungle Island, whatever. Maybe.
Maybe. Has nothing to do. Maybe.
Okay. But, okay. Game itinerary website said on Airsoftgi, like, doors open at 8, register, chrono, try and get ready ASAP, be ready for the first game at 9. So, Trinity and I are staying in this hotel. It's all the way up in Anaheim. I know Brewer and a bunch of the other guys, they're all the way up like another good 20 minutes north of us, so they had to be longer time. You know, we seriously hope so, DJ. We seriously hope you're able to make it up to the next West Coast one. We hope we can make it, because if what they're saying about hosting it in the fall is going to happen, I can't go if it. They have a habit of putting it on the holidays, or the weekends of the holidays. I can't do that for my job.
I can't see them doing it for Thanksgiving, like
post Black Friday.
Like, Halloween is one thing, but like after Thanksgiving, before Thanksgiving, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. But like, if they just have, okay, 7, I can do 7. But that's what we need. We just need a little something that's, you know, away from any holidays. Oh, that guy's got 2.
Do you have a kid?
I do have a kid.
All right.
It happened while I was in college. Found out a few months later. Didn't even know.
Chef's got kids?
Kids for days. Oh wait, I gotta spin again. But yeah, 8 o'clock. So we figure, you know what? We gotta get up by at least 5, 6 o'clock at the latest, because it's gonna take us an hour, dependent upon. Wait, this is my second chance to get married?
Did you not get married before?
I thought this was my first chance to get married.
Well, you had first chance, and now you could actually get married.
Oh.
You were left at the baby mama left. Or she died at childbirth, who knows? I mean, it could be something traumatic.
I like the idea that, just like in some of those like 3 Men and a Baby things, she just kind of left it and disappeared.
She was like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, she gave up custody to me. She gonna go party with what's his name, Drake. Oh, you ever see that?
I was like, Nathan Drake?
I can kind of respect that, but he ain't sticking around either. He's got some kind of adventure to go on. I mean, that was the entire problem with Uncharted 4, is the fact that he basically left his wife for a little bit to go on another adventure with his brother.
Man, I like those games.
I do too. We should replay those.
I know, now that I can play video games.
That's not like you couldn't before.
I know, but now I'm not like so intimidated by them.
Well, especially considering how you played Dishonored, which I haven't even played alone,
Yeah, Dishonored,
and beat.
Dishonored just changed me, and Fallout 4. But the bad thing with Fallout 4 is I'm just so OP at this point that I'm not scared of anything.
Come on.
Like,
yes.
Behemoth? No biggie. Deathclaw? Yeah, no biggie.
You're also running like level 70 right now with a melee build. That was the flaw of my hopes of making it, was their ability to have the event during the busiest times. No, exactly.
Seriously, though.
You get it. Well, because he works with the school, so he's going to be super busy too. But yeah, that's what we're hoping, that they kind of keep it away from any of those major holidays and whatnot, and then we can just chill, relax, take our time. Kind of like what we ended up doing at
of course, I have to pay
again.
Got my bonus just to pay it.
But no, we were driving. It was a really nice, relaxing drive to get to Jungle Island, which They really do make you feel a little bit entering in like you're going to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But it was weird because, you know, like both of us were expecting like doors open at 8. Like doors were already open. People were already in there.
But it wasn't like a long line.
No, it wasn't like a long line. Like we drove in and we were like, okay, like
5-6 cars here and there.
Like honestly, like I'm not even upset that the games were delayed and stuff. Like I get that. I think my biggest issue is like
we didn't even get to the part where they delayed the games.
I know, but I don't know. Even just from like entering in, the communication was like non-existent.
Have family graduating. Congratulations. Youngest graduates preschool tomorrow. Oh yeah. We would have had it even next week per se. I would have been able to. Exactly. Congratulations to your youngest and to the rest of your family though for graduating. It's all big, good, momentous occasions. I mean, sucks for that guy. I mean, that's it's I don't know. I wouldn't consider it weird, but like I don't know. I feel like we don't really think about it too much until it comes up, where it's just like listening to your mom and dad talk about how like our nieces and nephews and where they're at in the stages of their life. Like one nephew got his wife pregnant. Another one is getting married, I think.
No, one just got married.
One just got married.
In
Another
March.
one's Another one got his wife pregnant. Another one's graduating. Another one is like older. Oh wait, I gotta review my fate.
Dude, you know, like all these like preschool things. I'm like, it's
Xmas
weird.
and Thanksgiving sucks.
Because our son like goes to daycare and that's kind of like his preschool, right? You know, so it's like I don't know that he's ever gonna like graduate preschool, but I mean he's learning a lot there.
Oh yeah.
I mean I don't know.
Well, that's because
I mean I went to preschool, but he will probably just go to kindergarten.
Well, at the rate he's going, he should skip preschool. But no, we get there. We start seeing what we think is Isaiah's. We saw Boaz. We thought he was Boaz. Realized he was Boaz. We saw Isaiah's. Said, "Hey, what's up?" He had the serious, stern like look on his face. But really quick, like super quick, but like Trinity just did. Like, hey.
Like, hey, as he's like like speed walking somewhere else. It's crazy.
Oh, Ruben's daughter starts preschool this year.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
oh, I missed that message.
Yeah,
dude, congrats.
With the preschools and the.
Ooh, I like the B&B though. Bungalow, I would get too worried about like the rising waters during like stormy seasons. But no, like Isaiah looks so stressed out.
Oh, oh dang.
Yeah.
like things are not going well.
Like the ASGI crew just looked like something hokey was going down, and it was not a good time. And we're just like waiting at the car, seeing other people start get ready, but like it's half paintball, half airsoft. We see some people that look like they're gonna play airsoft, get their gear on, and we're just kind of like.
It was like 2/3 paintball, like 1/3 airsoft.
Which I'm super happy about that their community is really big.
Yeah.
On paintball, like good for them, you know. And it looked like there were definitely like parties going on a Sunday. Online course or keep moving. Online course.
Get that better job.
Well, hopefully it'll pay more than 110K a year.
You're getting 110K a year. I'm only getting 80.
Wait, you guys got wristbands? So the registration finally opens up.
Okay, so like they had like the waivers, like a QR code for the waivers. So
Oh, Seafood Chef. I didn't even realize that.
We got our waivers signed like super early. Like got that done. Went up to like register, and they're like, "Oh, we're not doing that yet." Like, okay, so we keep waiting around, and then they finally like.
Oh yeah, I got a raise. I just got this job.
Nice. Then they finally opened registration, and by that point it was already like 10. I think it was already like 10 at that point, or later. It was.
No, it was earlier. When they finally opened up registration for us, not even for BBwars, when they finally opened up the window.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. When they finally opened registration to like sign in for BBwars, it was like already after 10.
It was after 10.
Like it was probably closer to like 11.
Yeah, but before then, we went up at like maybe 8:45, 9 o'clock. DJ, man, I think if everything went smoothly, like it would have been great. I think he did a bang up job in general. I think his game types, the capture the boxes and the domination, I think both game types were solid.
Yeah, like and honestly, like I'm gonna be so real right now. It didn't feel like it was like Isaiah's issue at all. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't. It honestly felt like there were more issues with like the field rather than like the organization of the field rather than like the planning of it on like Airsoftgi then.
Yeah. Because, so my new job right now, for those who might not know, is I'm a sales and events coordinator. So part of my job is to coordinate the events. And that's what I think was happening that was wrong with what happened with Jungle Island and Airsoftgi. Is that Airsoftgi is a company that's asking Jungle Island to host their event. And so Jungle Island, at least the way it works at my job, is they come to me, tell me what event they want to host. I find out what their budget is and like what their expectations are, and I have to roll with it and figure out like, okay, this is the communication we need. We have to make sure we order this. I got to communicate on who needs to do what and where, and that's where it felt like it fell through for them. Because when we went to the ticket counters the first time around at like 8:45, 9 o'clock in the morning, they had zero information for us. Like, they not only told us they weren't doing BBwars
like
registration now.
There wasn't like any ETA. There was like, like that's what I'm saying. It's like it just felt like the communication was almost non-existent. Like even when they finally did open up registration, like we went, we signed in, and then they were like, okay, you got to go down there for your wristbands. Where like
send us to another part of it, the parking lot, like loading areas.
Yeah, like go get your wristbands over there. Okay, so we finally like
gear up, ready,
go over to get our wristbands. They don't have wristbands for us over there, so they send us back to the registration window, and the lady there is like basically kind of like arguing with us, like, no, everybody that I signed in, I sent wristbands over there, which I kind of called BS on, because I'm like, how would you even know all the people you signed in when you already sent wristbands over? Like, that's
you told us.
Yeah, but she was wristbands. Like, you already, like, she already sent all the ones over, so she only had this many extras, but like we didn't even have all. Like, not even everybody had all their wrists. I don't know. It was ridiculous. And then like
we were getting sent everywhere for chrono.
There was no communication about when chrono was happening, what time it was like where it was happening, like.
Like we were told to go down to net 1. We went down to net 1. Oh no, that's just where people are lining up for the game, and it's just like.
It's like, okay, we'll chrono you as you go into the field. Okay, we go into the field. You guys don't have wristbands. Okay, we have to go get wristbands. You can't get wristbands here. You have to go here for wristbands. Okay, we got wristbands. Now we need to chrono. We go to chrono. There's nobody there to chrono, so we finally like get into the field, and thankfully like the main ref there would like pull us aside. He's like, you guys need to chrono, right? So we finally chrono. like 10, 15 minutes already into the first game. Like, it was wild. But, yeah, they're just...
Wildlands.
It was Wildlands, you guys.
But, like, mind you, this wasn't just Trinity and I. This was Trinity, myself, Casper, Ackright, Brewer, Seabass, Darktree.
I think Darktree had already chronoed and got
he was
his
able to get
wristband.
some of his stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
This is more on the admin side of things. So we've seen admin in the field. That was clear. That's good. Because I do not want how Trinity and I are feeling about.
Like, here's the thing. Like, Isaiah's, it may have been his first game, like, first BBwars to run. But.
Oh my gosh.
But they've run how many BBwars in the past? And they still have how many people there? Like. And not only that, like, Isaiah has been to how many games? Like, he, like, you know, like
even
he knows.
Player
like,
experience.
he knows. Yeah, like, he has, so it's just like, it's hard to, I don't know, I just, the lack of communication was what was frustrating, because it wasn't even like but there was plenty of communication for all the paintballers. Like, that's what bothered me, is it was just like, paintball is clearly, like, their main, like, business, and it felt like that was the priority over our event, and that was what was frustrating. It was like, we're still here, like, we're still playing at your field, like, we're still important, like, where's our communication? Like, even, like, hey, BBwars, games have been delayed, like, make sure you're chronoed, location here, we're going to try and get games up and running by this time. Like, just a little bit more communication, which would come from the admin side, like the field, making the announcements. But, you know, I heard final calls for walk-ons, for paintballers, 20,000 times. I could clearly hear all across the parking lot. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't that they didn't have the lack of ability to do that for us. They just didn't.
Like, and I don't know. It just felt like, what good were we? We pay $50 for the event ticket. Cool. I expect to play. Sure. I expect hiccups. You know, but 4 hours worth of hiccups.
Like,
well, 3 technically, because we try to get the game started at 9.
Yeah. But. Yeah, I mean, it definitely could have... Oh, I'm playing risky.
But all that initial stuff set aside, when we finally got to play, we finally got on the field, it was a blast. No. Exactly. With all the airsoft players, and I think Isaiah was saying that the count was at least 105, 104. You know, both sides combined. So that's 100-something people just waiting.
Yeah, and like we were cool because like we were there just hanging out with the gang, like having a good time with them, but like joking, like shooting the shots, but you know that's not the case for everyone. Like, I don't know. I just.
Oh, he's just dueling me. Oh shoot.
It feels like there wasn't as much respect for. Like I said, it just felt like they were favoring the paintballers and like their events rather than like our event, and like it just seemed like not as good of like business from their end. But
mind you, they had some really nice pins and patches to celebrate their 25th year.
Yeah.
They even had like a Memorial Day red, white, and blue like pin and patch that I was honestly debating getting myself, you know, like that's really cool, you know, and it's something from the field that we played on, like honestly I thought like they're aside from the fact that we had to play on the paintball field, you know, their fields were pretty nice.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like grimy. Just so very.
Yeah.
It's like, you want fries with that? That's what that's like. Oh, God damn it.
You want a wackader?
The Wackader?
Wackader?
The flopper goppers. That's what I heard, because Dark Tree...
Yeah, like Dark Tree wanted to show us the actual airsoft field, and...
Oh, what do I want to go for? I don't think I'm going to make the hearts.
We weren't sure what... If they were, like, holding another event on their actual airsoft field, or what was going on, because... I don't know, it just... Either way, like, at the end of the day, like, we got to play and we had a good time.
Yeah.
And Empire won, which, you know, obviously.
Like, that's the thing. Darty was saying, we're playing on the paintball side, not the airsoft side. I want to know, what is the airsoft side? Like, what was it designed for? Like, how does it look? Like, I feel like the setup for airsoft games does look and feel different than paintball games. But no, like, collecting the packages was great. The fact that they used 11, perfect. My one gripe with the game mode would only be, and I don't know if the field would have actually had the space for it even, is once packages make it back to the base, what their collection point, aka their spawn point of the team, it's done. The enemy team's not going to get it back. Like, there's no way that once Empire captures a box, that the Rebel team is going to be able to make it all the way to the Empire spawn point.
Yeah.
Grab a box, steal a box from them, and run back.
Yeah. Like, I was just thinking, like, if they had like a local, like a package holding area that needed to be, like, guarded.
On each side, yeah.
Yeah.
To get up with U.S. Airsoft almost again. Seems like... Oh, yeah. U.S. Airsoft, despite what happened to us, was amazing. Shit, let's just say we're definitely not the base person. It was very
Exactly, Isaiah. It's like, I could totally...
Oh my god.
Like, I could totally, tell, like, I just knew, like, you just could tell, like, we definitely just weren't their priority.
But...
Which is so dumb, because, like, I was looking at it as, like, and obviously not to say that they won't get return business, but, like, if I were out there to, like, play airsoft, like, if we lived in that area, and that's the way that they ran an event for, you know, my local airsoft, like, shop or whatever, I would have a little bit less respect for them and the way they handle things. Like, it puts a bad taste in your mouth for, like, the field. I'm like, dang, like, that sucks. Like, it would make me question, like, returning for other business, which seems silly. Like, I don't know, any business is good business for, like, on that end, and it's...
But, I mean, I still want to give them another chance, because, like, I do like the field and everything. Like, I thought it was cool. I want to see what other, like, areas they have. Like...
Yeah, it was good. It was fine. Like, I'm glad we got to play, but...
Yeah.
I'm saying I would have handled things differently, but it wasn't my thing. So if I had been Wildlands or Jungle
Lands.
Jungle Wildlands is all I'm saying.
But
At the very least, I mean, I hope you guys got an apology.
Yeah, Isaiah, you did a great job.
Seriously. You guys rolled with the punches, and you guys did a fantastic job.
It was fun. Well worth the 20 bajillion hour road trip with a 3-year-old.
It wasn't that long.
It didn't. It only felt long at points. Just
Honestly,
because.
the drive there was better for him than it was on the drive home. Like, he was whinier yesterday than he was on our drive there.
Because he got a paper cut. If I was 3 and I got a paper cut, that would have been, like, I would have been crying too. Are you kidding me?
Good. I'm glad you got that apology.
I'm glad that the general public, like, aside from the one person, like...
Yeah, I'm glad that it was good all around otherwise.
Woo! Good job.
I'm still not going to win.
No,
with those.
I thought that was the end. I'm not going to get anything. I think you're going to win. Oh, no. Victor might win. I think Victor got it. Because he got that one. Jack.
And you still came in second place. Anyway.
Nothing wrong with coming second. Up top. But... No, seriously though. The game type was awesome because it reminded us of what we played at Hardline.
Yeah.
Like that. The first game type Isaiah was just like at Operation Hardline over here in Utah, where we had to collect gold bricks or like fake things of drugs and deliver to a collection point back at our base. It was a lot of fun. I like that 2-person rule. I think it definitely adds to something a little bit like...
Yeah, and you can't shoot either. I think that was good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I know I would have learned from the experience either way too, like in running things, and hopefully in a way of like, hey, when you do business with other people, make sure that they don't do these things. Anyway. But it was so fun. I'm so glad we were able to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chef was watching it while we were like standing in line at Disneyland or something.
I had to what's called?
The stream,
make sure.
And he was like showing me the comments, like Dad saying he's still on cloud 9. It's like I said, like seriously, that kid was walking around in the background, just kicking the dirt like around his dad. I'd be so happy if I got a gun, and I just was like, oh man, I'm gonna give this kid a gun. Like, I got to.
Like, but that's the thing. It's about bringing back to the community. And I think too, if that kid's experience, because of how, depending on what time they got there and how long they had to wait and everything, if that kid now completely forgets about that.
They were there before we even registered.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that was the dad and the kid that were asking us when we were parked on the other side still.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they had talked to us, like, first thing in the morning, and were like, hey, like, just asking about BBwars and, like, registration, like what's going on, and I was just like, we haven't heard anything yet. I think they were wearing
something different then.
Yeah, I think they changed for the game.
Gotcha. I mean, they were wearing, like, the classic, like, dad and son baseball, like, white shirt with, like, the different colored sleeves and everything.
Yeah.
Like, we hope so. Like.
But yeah, I was like, I got to. Like, we always, I mean, you know how Chef is, like, always giving back to the community.
Oh, shit.
And I was just like, I just want to give back to this kid. Like, make a good experience for him, build the community, keep him playing Airsoft.
I mean...
I'm going to be a turtle this time.
A turtle in space.
Yeah, exploring new frontiers.
But the games themselves, I know after everything, just to get on the field for the first game, I think I was in the same mindset as Brewer. I was just like, I'm just chilling. I'm just gonna like fool around a bit. I'm not gonna take the game seriously or anything.
Well, once we finally started playing and we walked up and I'm in front of Brewer and he's off to like back to my left and somebody throws a grenade and I've had grenades go off before, but I've never been that close to one, and that made me jump. Like that startled me. And Brewer is behind me making fun of me, like I saw you jump, Trinity, and I'm like, dang it, like.
Trying to see if yours would be cool.
Yeah, man.
That's not a promise, but that's still something.
That I still talk about that field, like.
God damn it!
That was just such a.
Why?
That was a really good experience at US Airsoft.
Yeah, I agree.
Their whole layout was really nice and like.
Well, it's very like close, tight knit, so it forces a lot of fights. Like,
yeah.
Like net one, I think that's what they were calling the field. Net one was fairly close too, so we were still engaged in a lot of fights. But I don't know, like the setup at US Airsoft, you had the hive, you had the field, you had that riverbank, you had a lot within a smaller. They're big, but they're not small. I'm not sure how I'm trying to explain.
Honestly, okay, it's still a pretty big field because you have the outdoor and you have the whole hive, which in itself is quite large.
It's a warehouse, basically.
It's large, so. I mean, aside from getting our gear stolen, which, we've learned from that experience too, like, I definitely would love playing at US Airsoft again.
Oh. Plus, they have fake, like, bombs that they set up in, like, one of the game modes where you have to blow up the artillery. I don't know if you remember that game.
Yeah. Guys were getting, like, in the water for that.
Yeah.
Like,
but
it was dope.
Like, I mean, one of the highlights for me for the first game, though, at Jungle Island was definitely the somehow being able to reach out far enough with the Mark III to take out 3 LMGs. I don't know if they were the same guy. I don't know if they were 3 different guys. All I know is I see these guys carrying an LMG. I see them shooting, and I was able to get them from like that that line of houses that there were at the Empire spawn. Like, that was really cool to me. But so
hell yeah.
Ackroyd came out with this story that he brings up every now and then. Thanks to the BBwars Coastal Front that happened at US Airsoft, and it is the finger gun and panda, and so the basic story is I had run out of ammo, no more BBs, no nothing left at US Airsoft during our first game. It was like a 3-hour-long game. Nothing in my primary, running the MGC for Mark 1. Nothing in my secondaries. I was running 2 Agency Arm EXAs, like, all gone. I started finger gunning it. I started just with my black Oakley gloves on, hard knuckle, just popping out, finger gunning, yelling bang bang, bang bang, running like towards the enemy, mind you, yelling bang bang.
Read that as okay.
I read that as okay too, actually, when you pointed that out. And yeah, people were ducking away. They were actually dodging.
It's the confidence. Confidence Chef exudes.
I wasn't getting hit. And so that's the basic story.
He doesn't get hit, even with finger guns.
So the
Heck yeah.
Galactic Special Agent? Hell yeah. Ruben. But that's the thing. That's the thing. It can work. Now, so I did not run out of ammo this time around. But at AAR BBwars, at SC Village, and here, I'm getting older. I I am not as spry as I used to be from back in the day.
Don't go into debt for takeout.
I know. I have a very specific play style these days where now instead I take my time. Like I move tactically fast, quote unquote. I kind of walk. And I still get hit. But I don't get hit nearly as much as I would think I do. And that's... Oh my god.
He's saying Isaiah needs to promise.
About US Airsoft?
Yeah.
I saw that one. But... Black Hole Explorer.
Yep, a turtle black hole explorer on his little bike in space.
You're just gonna explore that little black hole?
And I rolled my own bonus.
Getting all that money now.
Hell yeah.
But no, like I move tactically fast. I'm just moving. I think I should get hit more than I actually do. And it just somehow works. Like, when Isaiah was talking about pushing out the... during the second game, we're pushing up from the right side spawn now. We're getting to the church. We got hold of the church, but now we need to push further. And there's the cemetery. A little further, by the cemetery area, there was a castle. We were getting pinned down by the castle, the cemetery, and like a little tiny chapel type place. And we kept on rushing and we kept on pushing it. And I felt like I should have been getting hit a lot more as I advanced toward that spot.
Oh yeah, you were just running across like it was no big deal. Like, choo 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 choo, pew 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 pew.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh, I gotta go.
No, he wasn't. You weren't running or anything. Like you were just like fast crouch walking, if that makes sense.
Yes. It's like when you're playing a video game and you push the crouch button and you're trying to move fast. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And like first off, second game, my motor was overheating, my battery went out, and the inner barrel and compensators on both my Glocks basically exploded.
You were falling apart.
And
you should have come and found me. You could have grabbed my pistol.
That's one of the reasons why I want to use the Pit Vipers or the Combat Masters with you, is because just in case if one of us runs out of ammo, we could just grab a pistol magazine off of each other.
Just toss it.
Yeah.
Shut God.
Just like in Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah.
Take long. God damn.
You landed on my bonus number. I think I'll take it alone now.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. You finally got your salary.
Ooh. I can repay my loans now. Yes.
Do it.
Always pay back your loans as soon as you can, people. Don't let that interest build up. But all that went down. We kept on trying to push forward. And here's one thing that I'm still trying to get clarified. We had to knock over little orange plastic pillars, like roadwork pillars, in order to claim that spot for spawn. And then there was a cone. Oh, thanks, DJ. We try in our own ways. But oh my god. They 90K too. Well, you got the money for it.
Doesn't matter if I have the money. I don't want to pay the taxes.
I know.
There's no option for tax evasion in this game.
What was it that they were saying? About, are you being sexy or just committing tax evasion? Like, I remember we said something like that. September through November. A 3-month window. I like those odds.
I like those odds.
I mean, September would probably be good for Trinity, and I'm not trying to steer anything. But
honestly, I could pretty much take off. Well, I could pretty much take off any time. Honestly, like between basically now and November is storm season, and I work for a job that hurricanes impact how busy we are, so you know, it's debatable.
God damn it.
But if I ask for the time off, I'll basically get it. You gotta stop spending all those bonuses.
I know!
Why are you spending so well right now?
I don't want to. It's because of the stream. Usually I spin so low in this game. I'm the one that's all the way behind. But
there you go.
There. Oh, that's a good start. Taxes. Okay, wait. Isaiah, if you're still here listening in, do I want to babysit or do I want to get some like
babysit? It's free money.
Yeah, but
babysit.
I could get the crown.
Yeah, for $100,000.
Alright. Hey kiddos, it's me, Galactic Special Agent Pandakage. Please like me. Yeah! Yep, I'm just like Bautista in that movie, My Spy.
Anyway, you're saying to Isaiah about...
Oh, Isaiah, if you're still here in the stream listening, did we have to move the traffic cone to each orange pillar as we advanced and knocked them over? Because that was my assumption, but I also missed the basic briefing, because, you know, fashionably late.
Where does DJ live? We'll just pick him up on our way.
Northeast. Mid-northeast. He's told me before, but I can't remember. I think it's not Minnesota. Because I think Jason's the one that lives in Missouri. I think DJ is Michigan. Northern Minnesota. God damn, I see.
You were right.
I was right, but I should have gone with my gut. I second guessed myself, DJ.
What's in Minnesota? Something.
Marshall Erickson.
Okay.
Jason's Kentucky? Then who the hell lives in Missouri? I know one of the guys lives in Missouri.
Babe, are you sure you're not talking about yourself?
Maybe.
Misery.
The next country should have been by the castles all the way in the back of the map. Yeah, but so Ruben, were we supposed to bring the cone with us?
I don't think you had to bring the cone because I think there were different cones at each spawn point. They were knocking him down to take them over.
So why was Dartrey yelling at me to bring the cone?
No, he's not saying bring the cone. He was saying get the cone. As in, take over the cone. Like, advance and take the spawn point. Like, tactical terms, like, take it. Not like literal terms, like, get the cone.
No, he was saying grab the cone. That's a cool house. He was saying grab the cone and bring it.
I think you were mishearing.
Dartrey, somebody get Dartrey on this stream. I gotta figure out what he was yelling at me.
You know what? Either way, you did it, and we weren't any worse off for it, so.
Sweet, hazard pay. But yeah, I mean, at that point, like, yeah, it was a good time. Go down. Like, oh, yeah, I can't tell if I got Eddie Valiant a few times because I swear he was on top of the castle parapet, and I know I tagged like 2 or 3 people there. I honestly don't think that those were handicaps because, oh, Trinity and I were talking about this. I think the reason why the Rebels need quote unquote handicaps is Rebels play a defensive mindset, whereas Empire plays an offensive mindset. Because I think Isaiah was saying in the stream yesterday, where like even with our 5-man respawn, we were very much like like, all right, there's 5 of us together, we're respawning now. Do you all want to move together? The pegging outpost.
It's a peg outpost.
Yeah,
oh
the
my
peg
God.
outpost.
Yeah, but the alien dwelling is probably cooler.
Well, I don't know what. It's got a triangle and an unhappy face on it. Because like the mouth is that curvy line, but then like dot in the
I mean,
middle.
I'll have more money left if I buy the alien dwelling, or I could just not buy a house.
Yeah, but you could double your money.
Yeah. And if I don't get the max sale price, then I'm getting the alien dwelling.
I mean, it's still 900K. Oh, see, I don't even see Boaz Ruben.
He was with the one in the red shirt.
Yeah, I did not see him. I saw Jedi Master all the time.
I don't know.
Who I think was Eddie. I think Eddie was dressed as a Jedi Master. He gave me a hug.
I think he gave me a hug too.
We got his sweat all over us.
Why you gotta make it weird?
Because I sweated on him too.
Why you gotta make it weird?
Because when 2 men share sweat.
Stop. Just stop. Just stop.
It's like, oh, wow. Good for that guy.
Honestly, I don't know who I like. I know I got some confirmed hits, but like I couldn't name them.
Got him at the end as we pushed past the castle. Oh, because he was probably over in that our first game spawn point area, like that line of towns, the line of shops.
Yeah.
Oh, my fate. Okay, come on, no taxes.
Just because you said it.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay. I mean, honestly, he was probably trying to like coordinate because I know that we had such like an practically overwhelming rush in Arab Revival at SC Village where it's like,
Oh. Do I want to continue life or an online course?
honestly, I like investing
I know you do.
in the future, so.
Get some knowledge. Space college is really cool too, honestly. This is a happy turtle.
If you're already in space, can you actually get a job as an astronaut? Like, wouldn't you already naturally be an astronaut?
A lunar gemologist?
Gemologist. You look at moon rocks.
You could be an astronaut in space because you're just like going to other space places.
Yeah, but if that's normal, does that really mean that your job as an astronaut is
Yes.
like? I don't get it. But yeah, honestly, that was a lot of fun. I mean, I know we didn't have time for a third game. I know that a lot of stuff happened, but just those 2 games were super fun and awesome. It was great, playing with everybody, meeting everybody, hanging out, you know, just being out there on the field, having a good time.
It's more airsoft that I got to play than if we didn't go.
Well, considering how like you need special invites here and it's in the middle of like buttfuck nowhere here, like we like
You don't need special invites. You just need to be social enough to just go.
you need a Facebook and then you have to go to like a longitude latitude coordinate.
Yeah.
And then from there you follow them to the private area of somebody's like field.
Yeah.
Like we just don't we have a growing airsoft community here in Utah, but it's not like there's really like in our county that's pretty expansive over like central Utah. Like there's still not really anything. Like they basically have to go much further down south or west to be able to play. And it's like just open spaces, a lot of dirt roads, where it's like there's an opening in a fence.
Yeah.
And if you go down this opening in a fence for about like 2-3 miles, you'll see another like dirt path. And you take that dirt path, and if you keep going down that dirt path, you might find the parking lot.
That's the thing. It's like we have a lot of places where you can play airsoft, but it's not like official fields. You know what I mean? Like, and playing in an official field is just a different experience.
Yeah.
Like Milsim City is probably like the closest because they've actually like built their field up, but we haven't been since they moved it out west.
Oh god damn.
You are really struggling this game. This could be like the first game that you. I don't know. I don't even trust it. You're probably still gonna come in first place somehow.
Like this is like ridiculous right now.
Oh, I'm giving you some money.
Aw,
You're welcome.
thanks. That's for when I have to give you money or to pay taxes on.
Yeah. See, that would be so nice.
Yeah, we love that.
We play risky here.
The old Milsom City that we used to go to here in Utah, they were just a North Salt Lake place, so it was an indoor place, and like maybe 40, 50 minutes, like, depending on traffic.
Oh no!
It's because you mentioned the taxes that I have to pay.
It's karma is what that is.
Yeah.
That was karma in full force.
But no, it was a good time.
It was a good time.
It was a good time with everybody. Like 10 out of 10 would do again.
Always.
Oh. Now it's a matter of what to run next. Like especially if US Airsoft is a probable chance.
Yeah.
Because the Hive is always going to be one of the biggest troubles. Because the Rebels took control of the Hive last time. They had dominated the Hive. Like didn't matter what game it was. I feel like they had full control of the Hive. Like they just had those kind of.
Yeah, I am aware. Thank you.
Like
I got nailed in the high.
yeah, like Brewer and I, when we tried to like go in, we got nailed with like a BB grenade. And it was nice. And we were just getting showered. I mean,
Well, we talked about playing Rebels next time we go, too.
well, that's just it. Like, I like playing for the Empire, but is what the Rebels need just like a couple more extra people to finally get that.
You are really behind.
Yeah. To get that win, because Cisco's Empire right now is at like a streak of 3 right now. Like Like, holy crap. Like, oh, yeah, nice. No taxes, please, no taxes, please, no taxes. I was gonna say.
The game just punked you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get a raise as an astronaut. I need the monies. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about even like what we were gonna run if we went Rebels. I might use the Vorsk VPX 1911s. They're gray ones with the extended like slide. Holy crap! You already reached the end.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I only have one chance to get my max selling price on it.
And you got it.
Did not get it, but I did get 10,000 more than what I sold it for.
Housing market sucks on the moon.
I'll spend for that pension though.
Well. I mean, any thoughts on what you would run if we do go Rebels next time?
I mean, I'll probably run the Sand Viper as my secondary. I don't know what I would run for my primary. Because like I said, I thought about the bronze line arms, but I think we gave that gun away to a buddy, so I have to see what else we have that would fit an aesthetic. Because, you know, we like to fashion soft.
You gotta fashion soft. Like, I feel like that's the entire point of Airsoft.
Nice.
I mean, I'm catching up. Hey, take it easy, Ruben.
Have a good one, Ruben.
Be safe. What? Oh.
This is on the PS5, but you can, it says it's available for crossplay, so I'm guessing you can play it PC,
Switch.
But
they took down the servers on the crossplay.
Oh, I have no
Yeah. That's why every time we load it up, it actually has like online functions like not available at the moment. Like try again.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Like you can still download all the different maps, and the maps don't really like. It's the same board every time, but they change like what the jobs are and the aesthetic and everything like that. They give you new costumes and outfits, but like we got this when it was on sale, so that was super nice. You know, I think it was $10-15.
I don't know, it's super casual, but and like not quite as frustrating as playing the actual board game life.
Which I don't know. I miss how like intense.
Yeah, I mean life gets intense, but like I don't have to manage the money, which is great.
I do. Oh, I still have a debt to pay. Yes.
But like getting all the life pieces.
Oof.
Do not get a snail farm.
Yeah, but then I'll get like, oh, it's because then I'll steal it from you. Okay.
I wasn't even looking at it that way.
I didn't realize it was you until just now.
Pay off your loans.
Oh, but.
Dang it, I'm not spinning well at my pension.
Oh, and plus, like, you can still play this and just chit chat and talk. Kind of like what we're doing right now. They're really far behind. You know?
I want everybody to end this game as an astronaut.
Oh.
Aww. It's because that's the first time he went to college.
Ah. I mean, spaceship pilot is still a pretty important job.
Yes.
That he just paid me for. He just paid me to fly my ship. Oh. Astronaut?
No, he's not going to get an astronaut. He doesn't have the education for an astronaut.
But he has that education for a galactic special agent.
Yeah, you don't need like an education to be a galactic special agent.
That's like CIA, KGB, NSA type stuff.
Yeah, that's only like a bachelor's degree. Like you gotta have your master's for an astronaut.
Wait, what's your job? Oh wait, you're retired, so they took yours away.
Yeah, I retired as an astronaut in space. You know how they do.
Okay. Oh, they took you guys' stars off the board, so I don't have to worry about landing on your stuff. Good. Mini golf game? No.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try and like lose money.
Why not?
I don't have a chance. I mean, you're gonna get 800 points because you have the two. You have the hearts and the piggies.
For now. Hendrik is so far behind. You come steal it from me.
You say, and then he rolls a 10.
Risky, risky, risky. Yeah!
Ooh, and he basically bypassed everything.
He did bypass everything.
Yeah, so they're like, there wasn't even a point. Repay, repay. Wow!
He wants to make sure he keeps the...
He stole the knowledge crown.
From Luke. That's fine. Y'all can steal each other's bonuses.
I'm trying. I gotta steal yours in the next one. Exactly, DJ. You gotta risk it for the biscuit, but all the spaces he moved, like he's right there at the end. All right. God damn. All right.
Go retire.
Yep.
You're still gonna win, and here I was saying you were gonna lose, and you're gonna win.
The only way that I can win is...
No, you're gonna win.
Yeah, but each one of the symbols are only like 20 points.
Yeah, you're gonna win.
Come on. Always bet on black. Oh, there you go, see?
Sheesh. Sheesh. Alright. I'm gonna do what I do. Not. Yep.
You were so close. You
That's
were so
exactly
close.
what I meant by do what I do, because that is what I do.
That's been what you've been getting.
That's what I be doing. Aww.
Dang, last minute taxes, 3 loans.
Hendrik is struggling.
Yeah, they weren't able to recover. But Luke
Luke is gonna win.
Luke's gonna win.
Luke is gonna win. He's got so much money.
And Hendrik still hasn't even made it to
And
retirement.
you're gonna win. Y'all are gonna win. Never win this game. I need to play by myself. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just being 100K in retirement like it's nothing. Meanwhile, making 10,000K or 10,000K, 10,000. It's still good to like make that in retirement, but still.
If I had 10K like a month in retirement, I would be happy. I would have no problems whatsoever in my life.
Oh yeah, I would very easily be able to manage everything with 10K a month.
Like, she just died. Didn't get anything. Alright. Who's gonna win?
Not me. Luke is gonna win, and you're gonna come in second, and I'm gonna come in third.
What was your total?
And Hendrik is gonna come in last.
13. Well, Hendrick had all those loans. Luke totally won.
Oh.
Like, Jesus. Oh, I thought you actually had both of them. Oh!
Hey, I'm actually coming second place.
And Hendrick is just... Oh, my God.
Hey!
Oof.
I didn't win, but I came in second, which is better than sometimes.
Alright, guys. I really appreciate everybody. DJ, Ruben, Isaiah, anybody else that like popped in for a second, Thanks for coming by to watch the stream of us playing life while talking about how awesome Baby Wars was, despite everything. It was still a great time. Lots of fun playing and hanging with the guys. Like I wish we could do it more often, but we'll see where life takes us. And
hopefully catch everyone at the next BB Wars.
Yeah, but y'all take care. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and enjoy your weekend.
Bye.
One day soon, DJ. One day soon.